Good evening, everyone. This is Henry Gambell with SimplerOptions.com, and in tonight's free video, I wanted to show you two active trade ideas that I'm looking at into tomorrow. So the first one's going to be in PayPal, and we've set up a couple different trades off of this for earnings, and those are going pretty well. But I think there's a little bit more left in this move. It had a pullback today, came down and tested the 8-day, and did a great job of holding that. And then if you break down into some of your smaller time frame charts, you can see there's a kind of a short dated squeeze off the 195. But more than anything, it's the squeeze right here off of the 130 that I think is going to give us opportunity to push higher. So in something like this, as you try to calculate your extensions or where you might like to take profits, it's a little tricky to do it on the daily chart because that swing, the high and the low, is all incorporated inside one single bar. But using these intraday time frames, you can draw this, and now Thinkorswim will sync these levels over on into the bigger time frame. So I think that's a really helpful way of looking at it. And then when you come back to your daily chart, kind of another way of saying of picking some up now and then selling next week's call options when we get there. So picking up the Delta 70s for next week, selling them on the push to new highs is going to be one kind of shorter dated trade I'm considering, and then also taking a look at Lennar. So Lennar is interesting, and I like talking about these situations where I try to maybe bend some of the general concepts that may be shared, and that's to say, when you see something closing twice below the 21 EMA, that it's the place to get out of it, and that's exactly what we've seen here. But this is a ticker that I'm looking at saying I think that this will do a better job of respecting the 50-day simple and using that as an area of support, and then use the squeeze to launch it into higher prices. So for something like that, I would go a little bit further out. That's a slightly longer dated idea, but I think from current prices we can at least retest the 55-50 highs and then make our way up into 56 and an ultimate extension near 57. So I hope that helps, gives you a couple fresh ideas to pursue, and we'll see you at the next free video.